wearing my German glasses. I got them from a thrift store. My French glasses I forgot at home, my Ray-Bans. And they're just kind of fun. It's kind of fun to, I feel important when I wear these sunglasses. I had this printer, oversized printer. I got one print out of it. It wasn't printing very well, and then I got some new ink and blah, blah, blah. Cleaned it this way, and I cleaned it again that way, and then I got one print off of this printer. And after the weekend, it printed funny again, and I started tinkering with it, and well, now it just doesn't recognize any ink cartridges as being anything but empty. And I think maybe I took off the print head. I probably shouldn't have, but to clean it uses up so much ink. And then I think maybe I bent one of those little wires or got a little dab of ink in there, but it won't recognize any of them. I was just sitting here, I said to my intuition, say, what should I do about this? Get rid of it. Buy the dumpster now. It's a $300 printer. I paid $5 for the printer and paper. The paper was like $65 times 2. So like over $400 worth of stuff. But then I put like $5. But then and I spent like $60 on ink and cleaner and blah blah blah. So now I have this box of ink for this printer, and then I was drying out this backpack. I had gotten some ice for mimosas for the Saturday drum circle. I drank one, but then I was like, I don't really want to drink, so I ended up dumping the wine, and I drank the orange juice with the ice. But then the leftover ice was in this bucket in my trunk, and my friend had gotten stuck. It rained, and it was a dry lake bed. It's slick as everything. I drove right into it. But he was ratcheting. He's trying to ratchet his car backwards with this little ass ratchet, and it was too tight to unratchet. So I was like, hey, I got a knife. So I got this knife out of my backpack. Nice. I mean, kind of fun knife. I got that at a thrift store also. Cut the thing, put that, threw it in my back, threw it in the trunk. Then this morning it was full of water. I'm like, chip, chip, I'll dry it out. Well, I had a pair of binoculars in there. So I just got done messing with the printer, and then I'm like, okay, well, these are binoculars, you know. And again, they're from a thrift store, but I have a bigger pair, maybe nicer, but these were modest, nice. So I opened them up, trying to dry them out, I didn't know how they worked. There's these weird mirror things, and in the end I was pushing, and I think I pushed something out of alignment. So when I got them together, and one side was still a little foggy, not foggy from moisture, but foggy from like having had moisture in it. Like, you know, the lens needed to be polished somewhere in there. But I put them up to my eyes, and they were all like misaligned. Like it wasn't lining up right. I kind of twisted it. It's like, you know what? Got rid of the printer. I put the binoculars right on top of the printer. I just need a more simple life. But I have such fun stuff. I don't want to let it go. But I'm learning that I should let it go. Now, I want to live a long, happy, healthy life. I do. And I love my scarf collection. I wouldn't get rid of these sunglasses. You know, I can only stand to have a few pairs. Like I was at the Burning Monday yesterday, and they were discussing a bunch of stuff about the upcoming regional. And I was sitting outside with some friends, and my one buddy who I used to be roommates with, he had a for sale sign on his bicycle last week. I was there. I said, hey, did you sell your bicycle? He said, which one? He's like, oh, I'm getting rid of my bikes. I'm like, what? Because he's a bicyclist. I'm like, you what? Getting rid of your bicycles? How much did you get for it? He's like, enough, what I wanted. It's like, $1,000? How much was it? How much did you pay for it? He wouldn't tell me. I was like, $3,000? He was like, oh, that wasn't a $3,000 bike. I was like, because you have really nice bikes. He's like, well, I'm keeping 2 of them. I'm like, oh. He had like 5 bikes, 2 motorcycles, Jetmate, which is a little boat, all this stuff. And he's just getting kind of pared down. And I feel resonance with that. I have a lot of neat stuff, and again, I want to live a happy, healthy, long life. But I was thinking, if I just died, look at all this stuff. It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. My sister gave me a tip. She said, it was some famous consultant said something, does it bring you joy? And so I started doing that. Do these pants bring me joy? I've got a lot of clothes that bring me joy. But then other ones, it's like they fit really good, but they're worn out almost. Like so, wow. Then other ones, it's just, how it is. I literally probably have 20 pairs of shoes under my bed. And I've gone through them multiple times. So I'm thinking, better than does this bring me joy, I think I should say, if I had to bug out of life and only take 3 of these things, which 3 would they be? And then just be ruthless and get rid of the rest. I just don't see how I could. Like these shoes, I love them. They're Spanish shoes. They just fit me so good. Like, it's kind of like they're somewhere between. You see that? They have leather on this. This is leather here. They're nice. These are nice shoes. I wouldn't get rid of these shoes because they're comfortable. I wouldn't get rid of my red ones. Got like 4 pairs of sandals. Well, unless you count flip flops, and then I have like probably 8. It's just ridiculous. A person doesn't need as much stuff as I have. They just don't. And books is the same thing. Like, if I was on a desert island, I would want those books. My spiritual books, some of the stuff I got from India, I wouldn't get rid of. But there's this weird line. It's not clear cut. What do I want long term? I just need to get rich and get a big house. Like George Carlin used to say, we get bigger houses so we can fit more of our stuff because we got so much stuff. But part of me just wants to be like a 21st century monk. Just like get, 3 pairs of clothes. I was cleaning the bathroom yesterday. My roommate, he's going for this reverse mortgage. And I was like, oh, I wish you would have told me. Because I was like, that seemed like a bad idea. But then he explained it, and I was like, oh, okay, well, that's not that bad of an idea, I guess. Because somebody stole a bunch of money from me last year out of my room, picked a lock. It was some guy, he moved in, ended up being a heroin addict, stole $5,000 from me. Now, my roommate, God bless him, he offset my rent, like about $4,000 of it, $3,500 of it, really. So he took the major part of that blow. But now he's like, he has no car. It was just as he was about to retire. And so he's in a bad way. And I feel like, I don't feel responsible for that, but my heart goes out to him, So I don't know why I was telling you about that refinancing thing. I just have too much stuff. I think I should become a monk in real life. Would I really actually miss it? I mean, like, of all the stuff I have, I could look at it individually and say, oh yeah, I like this. I think this is a treasure. But then if I don't use it for 6 months, even a year, if I didn't have it, would I really miss it? Like my leopard print pants. I wear them twice a year, maybe. They're pretty awesome, but they have no pockets. They're like female hot pants, but they fit me. And like, when are you gonna get? Where else are you gonna find cheetah pants? And if you're in the Burning Man community, there should be like a library, a clothing library for burners. You just take your clothes there, drop them off, and go browse through there every time you want to go to a party or something. Life is tricky, and everybody has stuff. We're so fortunate in the country of the United States. Most people don't even realize this, but I do because I've traveled and I thrift store shop a lot. But the thrift stores are a major part of our economy and a major part of our savings. Like the amount of stuff, quality stuff in the thrift stores is mind-boggling. In a major city like Las Vegas, you could basically get everything you need, from housewares to clothing, etc., from thrift stores, as long as you went a couple times a week and just kind of browsed. Whereas you go to a third world country, even a second world country, and they might have some secondhand stuff here and there, but generally speaking, not very much and not as high quality. So we pay less, even though prices are cheaper in a lot of countries. If you shop at a thrift store, you pay a lot less here, and you get nicer stuff. And it's hard to really wrap our minds around the blessings we have here in this country. I'm starting to say some affirmations, and they're things like, I am organized, I am orderly and neat. You know, you gotta fake it till you make it. I've never been orderly and neat. I don't know why. I think it's just the stars or something. But I really, like, sometimes I'll clean out a whole area and it'll be empty. And I'll say, whoa, my mind is so free. All right, move all the stuff back in. And then it's organized for a few days, you know. But really, if I just got rid of it, if I went through my entire life and said, okay, I need to fill up a car full of stuff, everything else goes, and then I just got rid of everything that wasn't in that little pile, I don't think my happiness level in life would go down. You know, I think what I get tripped up on is like when I have some doodad that I haven't used for a lifetime. I'm like, I'm clearing out. I'm throwing away 3 things. This toolbox, I'm cleaning it out. Here's 4 things I'm getting rid of. And then like a week later, I'm like, I just got rid of that. So then I have this background thing. I gotta hold on to things. What the hell?